Now on OK TV.
We've got some major star power. How Kim Kardashian turned her sex tape into instant fame.
Kim used Paris as a template on how to become famous. She did it better.
Insiders reveal all. Academy Award winner Judy Dench telling Team OK about her new hard-hitting role based on a true story. One Direction's new album.
We got a bit more involved with the writing on this album. It's a bit more mature.
Their plans for worldwide domination. And sexy star Christian Bale playing a blue-collar American.
OK TV. Entertainment, gossip, life. Team OK starts now.
Welcome to OK TV. I'm Julie Alexandria here in the New York City loft. And as you know, in Hollywood, sex sells. Just ask Pamela Anderson, Rob Lowe, or Paris Hilton. All have spent time in the spotlight due to a sex tape. And now the Reels channel is taking a revealing look inside with the original series Hollywood Scandals. Maylene Ramey has an exclusive preview in Las Vegas.
Kim Kardashian recently held her birthday party at the Venetian, Las Vegas. She's in the spotlight now, but it wasn't always that way. A sex tape took her from socialite to superstar. Here's an exclusive preview of what you'll see on Reels.
Kim Kardashian's sex tape originally crossed my lap through Ray J, of all people.
So how nice and innocent she is. I'm gonna get back at you in a minute.
We were obviously interested because, first of all, she was Paris Hilton's best friend. Second of all, she was in it with Ray J, whose sister was Brandy, who's a big star, and he was also on television and made music as well.
Ray J and Kim show. You know.
It had every element of a smash success.
Kim used Paris as a template on how to become famous. In some regards, she did it better.
Kim Kardashian has surpassed the fame of Paris Hilton, but that's because Kim Kardashian is part of a larger mechanism and machine.
I was just young, that's all it was. So you live and you learn and you move on.
Don't tell me that you believe the same that everybody else is believing. When I do see her in interviews on television playing the victim role, it makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, look, own it.
I think the Kardashians are incredibly successful, but they are profiteers. They are carpetbaggers. They are picking your pocket right now.
The intense media that surrounds the release of one of these tapes, sort of a stepping stone to even greater success.
You can see more of Kim Kardashian's sex tape, plus Paris Hilton's, and the one Pamela Anderson made with Tommy Lee when Hollywood Scandals premieres this Friday, November 29th at 9 Pacific and Eastern on Reels.
The incredible Dame Judy Dench is starring in the new movie Philomena. It's a story about a woman who has a son out of wedlock and is then forced to give him up for adoption. I had a chance to talk with the Oscar-winning actress about the movie and her relationship with the real-life Philomena.
I mean, she had this child, she was a very young girl, and she absolutely doted on this little boy. He went when he was 5, and for 50 years she told no one about it, nobody at all, and then goes to search for the child.
My guess is that Anthony was adopted and sent to America.
I think I would like to go.
Dame Judy told me that she became very close with the real-life Philomena Lee during filming and realized that they were very much alike.
We got on frightfully well. She has a glorious sense of humour, wonderful sense of humour. Of course, our responsibility is to her to tell her story in the most honest way we can.
I'd like to know if Anthony ever thought of me. I've thought of him every day.
She has a wonderful innocence and openness about her, and therefore her discovery of things.
Having the chance to interview Dame Judy Dench was an absolute dream come true for myself, and the one thing she shared with me was her admiration for the true courage and determination the real-life Philomena Lee showed on her journey to find her son.
Christian Bale takes the lead as Russell Bays in the drama Out of the Furnace alongside a star-studded cast. Viviana Vigil got to the bottom of this gut-wrenching role.
Russell, you work too much.
Gotta bring home the bacon to fatten you up.
This guy, your character, cannot catch a break.
No, he's had a tough time. I mean, look, he loves his town. He's been brought up in his town. He's happy. He's very happy. He's very content. he's found a woman that he adores and he loves, you know, but, yeah, you know, life happens.
How much he loan you? $1,500? I ain't got that kind of cash lying around to bail you out.
This was a wonderful script, and then when I did find time to be able to make it, called him up and said, hey, look, if you can shoot it in this amount of time, let's do it. And I love actually working quickly like that. The momentum and the work that comes from that momentum is often really fantastic. I always knew that we wanted Casey Affleck. We always said, he's got to be the guy. We don't want to make it without him. And then we started getting, you know, Woody being interested and Zoe being interested and Willem and Forrest Whitaker and Sam Shepard, and it was just incredible. And, you know, sometimes you can get films like that where you get too many actors. It's almost distracting. But everybody really disappears. They roll their sleeves up, they get dirty, and they really disappear inside of this film.
I'm sure you take a little bit of each of character that you portray. What about Russell do you just really sat with you and you will keep with you always?
Well, this notion of, you know, incredible honor, you know, on the part of this man who could have done and been so many different things with his resilience, but who chooses to stay and who loves that. I just found that fascinating, and the fact that there were just absolutely just multitudes of people like Russell throughout America, but you never hear about them.
Out of the Furnace hits theaters December 6th.
Welcome to The Gossip. This is the story that you gotta know. Well, over the past year, One Direction has pretty much taken over the world, and it doesn't seem like they're about to relinquish their crown anytime soon. The group recently released their new album, Midnight Memories, which they co-wrote, celebrated 1D Day at YouTube Space LA, and performed a free concert in Central Park as part of Good Morning America's fall concert series, where they announced their upcoming North American tour. Reel's reporter Viviana Vigil recently caught up with the guys backstage at the X Factor to talk to them about the new album and the work they did on it.
Well, we got a bit more involved with the writing on this album, so it's a bit more mature, I would say. And yeah, hopefully they enjoy it and hopefully they get out and go get it.
Seems like these guys are only moving in one direction, and that direction is up. So we want to hear from you. Are you planning on attending their North American tour? Hit us up on Facebook at OKTV USA.
Coming up on OKTV,
Hollywood and Broadway stars coming together to bring your family a true Hollywood treat.
I can't feel my legs! Those are my legs.
We're talking with the cast of Frozen, only on OKTV. Behind the scenes with talk show host Steve Wilkos and his wife.
I'm a guy, and I'll spiral out of control, and she reins me back in.
How working together affects their home life. And holiday gift ideas for foodies and fashionistas everywhere. Team OK's breaking down some gotta-have gifts.
I'm Abner.
I'm Amanda. We're Johnny Swim, and you are watching OKTV?
Yeah, you are.
A brave heroine on a journey to save her kingdom. Eternal Winter has never looked so good. And now Team OK's Ron Pitts is in Los Angeles with a sneak preview of a new holiday movie getting rave reviews.
The Disney Animation Studio has a new adventure out for families to enjoy. Frozen is a magical combination of a cold weather warning and a classic fairy tale. Have a look.
Why do you shut the world out? What are you so afraid of? I said enough!
Not only does Christian Bale's character have to deal with her sister pulling the plug on Summer, while recording the voice of Anna, the request came down to be a little more animated.
My first session, I was very self-conscious, and then they were like, no, loosen up, we want to see what you do. So in the little bits I've seen, Anna definitely has a lot more facial expressions than a normal Disney princess, and she's a lot more like me.
Whoa! Christopher! It's Kristoff!
The great thing about her too is she's so funny. Also in the way that Josh Gad is funny.
Hi everyone, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
With a movie like Frozen, you have to have a snowman. A talking snowman named Olaf, of course. Josh Gad set out to raise the bar for cold weather supporting characters.
I love the idea of playing these naive characters like Olaf, because there's something about that youthful innocence where you can go all the way.
I think Olaf is gonna steal the movie.
I can't feel my legs! I can't feel my legs! Those are my legs. Oh, hey, do me a favor, grab my butt!
Now that looks like a lot of fun. Frozen is playing in theaters right now.
Working with your significant other is enough to drive many couples apart, but not talk show host Steve Wilkos and his wife. She's the executive producer of his show, which just celebrated its 1,000th episode. I caught up with both of them on the set to find out how they keep it all together, and it's a story you will only see on OK TV.
Who did this to your son? You won't tell me? I'll find out right now.
What is it like being married to the star of the show that you executive produce?
As far as working together, it's just the ease of knowing each other so well. We hardly have to speak.
She can like look at me and I know she doesn't even have to say anything. She can give me a look or an expression or a hand signal and I know where she wants me to go.
So Steven
So am I.
I've asked him if you were a tough boss. And he said yes, but he said you're basically the boss of him at work, in personal life. Like, how would you respond to that?
Our track record together has shown him that I have not only the show's best interest at heart, but his. There's times where he'll just be like, like I don't agree or I feel differently. And then we kind of have a discussion and I'll defer to him because it is his show. It's what makes him comfortable.
She is my boss because I make all the decisions like with our life, our finances and all that. But when it comes down to it, you know, I'm a guy and I'll spiral out of control and she reins me back in. So I kind of listen to her.
OK TV's going cover to cover.
Christmas has come early, as you can see, and here to give us the best tips on the best gifts to get this holiday season, Cheryl Kramer-Kay, fashion and beauty editor of Star Magazine. So what is going to be the theme this Christmas?
Oh my God, the theme? Give me more. More is better. But we've got a couple of gift ideas for different people in your life. For example, the foodie. And so we have for you today the Baked by Melissa Cupcake Art Christmas tree. It is insane in the membrane, and I want to eat every single one of these, and you can find it at bakedbymelissa.com. They'll ship it for you.
Amazing. I think I'm getting a sugar high just looking at this thing. Okay, what else?
Okay, now for the fashion fan. You want to get her or him something that is classic but has a little bit of a modern twist. For example, this Timex original watch, okay? It's a gorgeous classic shape, nothing too fancy schmancy, but then on the face, you have Swarovski crystals. It makes it a little extra sparkly for the holidays.
Okay, and for someone like myself, the total beauty buff, what is the must-have item this season?
Well, as you know, beauty buffs really like to experiment, so you want to make sure that you give her lots of options. And because I know that you are indeed a beauty buff, I have a little something for you. Do-do-do-do. From
oh my goodness.
Eyes, Lips, Face, e.l.f. Cosmetics, 150 shadows in this palette.
For all of these gift ideas and for so many more, you can check out the latest issue of Star Magazine. I know I will. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy holidays.
Coming up on OK TV.
Good wine and good entertainment coming together in a special way. How to find your favorite shows on your favorite Vino. And juicing with one of tennis's leading ladies. Why Venus Williams says celebrities and juicing are going hand in hand.
Hi, I'm Jason Thompson, and you're watching OK TV.
I'm Shandy Fennessy in Los Angeles. Fabletics is a new, affordable line of workout gear created in part by fitness fanatic Kate Hudson. She looks great in it, and you will too. Like our Facebook page at OK TV USA for your chance to win a year's worth of outfits. Good luck.
Sex and the City brought the Cosmo back, and James Bond did it with the martini, shaken, not stirred. Now you can buy wines inspired by your favorite TV shows and bands, and I found out all about it when one of the founders of Wines That Rock stopped by the New York City loft.
We all want to dive into our favorite movies, music, and TV shows, and actually now we can, in, of all ways, a bottle of wine, which is great. I'm here with co-founder of Wines That Rock, Ron Roy. And Ron, tell me about this, because you've actually moved on from music, which you started out in, rock and roll.
Yes.
Now we're on to 50 Shades of Grey and Downton Abbey.
We started in rock and roll with the Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, and the Grateful Dead. And we thought that we had so much success in that we wanted to go into other pop culture genres. We looked at opportunities out there where there was a lot of wine, where wine was prevalent in the storyline. We honed in on Downton Abbey and 50 Shades. You read the novels of 50 Shades of Grey. Wine is throughout the trilogy. And then if you watch a show of Downton Abbey, the wine is part of every single show, so we thought those are two natural progressions for us to do.
How do you make wine inspired by music? Tell me about that.
One thing with music and wine, when you go out to a show or you having friends over, music's somewhere when you're being social. So we thought wine and music just are natural together. And then looking at walking into a wine shop, it's like, you got 1,000 bottles of wine, what sticks out? And if you see this Tongue and Lips by the Rolling Stones, that's something that you've seen throughout your whole life.
Well, let's give this a shot. What do you think? Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, sir.
Tennis superstar Venus Williams knows a thing or two about staying fit. Shape Magazine's editor-at-large Bahar Takhteshian got her tips on how to stay on track during the holidays.
We're here at the flagship Jamba Juice store in New York City with Venus Williams. And Venus, as you know, juicing is such a big trend among the celebrities these days. Why do you think it's so popular in Hollywood?
People are really become aware of how healthy it is for you. All the nutrients that you get is just packed, jam-packed with nutrients and vitamins and all the things that make you feel good and feel energetic.
The holidays are coming around and a lot of us will be going to parties and there's lots of temptation there. Do you have any tips for staying on track with your diet when you are at those parties?
I would say eat before you get there. Fill up on juice, fill up on a smoothie, fill up on something healthy. So that at least when you're there, you're kind of picking at your favorite naughty foods and it's not like you're eating massive amounts of it.
Do you have any tips for staying healthy and fit during the holidays?
I think the key is to make sure you work hard before the holidays so then you can afford to take a few days off. Obviously, Thanksgiving is first, so then after that, build yourself up again for the rest of the holidays, and then you can take those days off too so you don't feel as bad.
Okay. Want a healthy treat? Jamba Juice is giving away 1 million free smoothies and juices to customers who tap to pay using ISIS mobile wallet. It's easy. Just download the ISIS mobile wallet app onto your select smartphone. Visit your local Jamba Juice store, select the offer in the ISIS mobile wallet, and then simply hold your phone over the terminal at checkout. It's a delicious way to drink to your health.
Coming up on OKTV.
Huge balloons and bigger stars means only one thing, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Team OK is taking you behind the scenes. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check us out at OKTVUSA.com for all your entertainment news.
OKTV. Entertainment, gossip, life.
I love it.
It's a holiday tradition 87 years strong. This year, millions will tune into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they will see the old mixed with the new. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at what you can expect this year.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is fully ingratiated into American culture, and all of us who work on it understand that we're doing the best job that we can to entertain everybody watching. 3.5 million people live in New York, another 50 million people or so on television. But our ultimate goal is twofold. One is to get Santa down the parade route to officially kick off the holidays, but the second is to safely give this parade to the next generation. This is the 87th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We're debuting 5 new floats. We're working with the craftsmen and the experts at Cirque du Soleil, and they've got all of their acrobats. The Cirque du Soleil float was really a huge feat of engineering. We've got 2 trampolines with people bouncing back and forth and up in the air and landing in some very high places and slowly making their way back down. We've got the acrobats spinning on poles. It is going to be really intense.
Everyone comes to see this. They love this parade. Everyone is in touch with this parade in a different way. They love the giant balloons, or the energy of the marching bands, or the fun of the clowns, or the beautiful floats and the pageantry. But most of all, it's Thanksgiving.
And remember, you still have a chance to win a year's worth of Fabletics workout gear. All you have to do is like our Facebook page. You can find us at OKTV USA, and that way you can look great while shedding those holiday pounds. I'm Julie Alexandria. Thanks so much for watching. Happy holidays, everyone.